Hey everybody, alright. Welcome into this week's show. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about college football championship game, and we're going to talk about NFL playoffs, and of course, we're going to talk about the takeover at the Malheur County Wildlife Refuge thing. So, we're going to get to our intro music here. Alright, that was Old Joe Clark on banjo and the jaw harp by the Fiddling Thomas at Durham Unitarian Church. Alright, okay, so we gotta talk about the college football playoffs. You have Clemson and Alabama going at it for the championship trophy on Monday, so that should be an exciting game. Not sure who I really want to win on that one. I mean, a part of me wants Alabama to win, and a part of me wants Clemson to win, so we'll see who wins. Alright, so on Sunday, so for wild card weekend for the NFL playoffs, we have tomorrow, January 9th, we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Houston Texans. And then we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at 5:15 p.m. versus Cincinnati Bengals. Kansas City game is at 1:35 p.m. So there you go. Right now, Kansas City is favored to win their game 63%. And the Cincinnati Bengals are scheduled to beat the Steelers by 53%. So there you go. Which I wasn't even thinking about the Bengals. So I'm putting my money on the Steelers, and okay, I'll put my money on the Chiefs. So moving right along, January 10th on Sunday, we have the Seattle Seahawks at 10:05 a.m. versus the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. Now, unfortunately, the Seahawks are on the road for these playoffs, so they don't have home field advantage, unfortunately. So that means if they win, they'll have to go on the road for their next game. So, and then they'd be on the road for the conference championship as well. And then they would be on the road for the Super Bowl. Not too much of a trip for the Super Bowl for the Seahawks, though, if they got to the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl this year is in San Francisco. Super Bowl number 50. Okay, The Seahawks are favored to win that game 63%. So that's pretty good. I'm going with that. I would go with that anyways because I'm a Seahawks fan. So go Seahawks. And in the other game on Sunday, we have Green Bay Packers versus the Washington. Yeah, versus Washington. And Washington is favored to win that game by 57%. So the Seahawks game is at 10:05 a.m. and the Green Bay Packers and Washington game is at 1:40 p.m. So there you go. That is how that's looking. And then first round bye teams this year were once again the New England Patriots. Boo. Don't like them. And the Arizona Cardinals. And then on the other side, you have the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. So, the Patriots game will be January 16th, as well as Arizona Cardinals. They still have, all those teams still have to wait to see who they play. The Panthers are number one in their division. So, and the Broncos, I believe, clinched their division. All of them clinched their division, obviously, because they got a first round bye. So, now it's possible that the Seahawks could end up playing Arizona again. We just played them last week, but it's possible we could end up playing them in a week from now. So, and it's possible, I don't know. We'll see if Carolina wins. I don't know what would happen. Yeah, not sure, but it's possible. You know, depending on who plays New England, it's possible. You know, we could end up playing Carolina too. I wouldn't count. I would not count Carolina out yet because they're number one. They're the number one seed. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna run through the matchups I would like to see in Super Bowl 50. The matchups that I believe present the most compelling storylines. So the Patriots versus Green Bay, obviously, and number two in there is the Patriots versus Seattle, obviously, because that would be a rematch of last year. And then the Patriots versus the Vikings, or the Patriots versus Arizona, or the Patriots versus Carolina. And then the Broncos versus Seattle, or Broncos versus the Vikings, or Broncos versus Arizona, or Broncos versus Green Bay, or Broncos versus Carolina, or the Steelers versus Arizona, or the Steelers versus Seattle, or the Steelers versus the Vikings, or the Steelers versus Carolina, or the Steelers versus the Patriots. Yeah. So that is, or maybe no, yeah, that's it. So I'm looking forward to the. Obviously, I'm looking forward to the Seattle game, and I'm also looking forward to the college football championship game. Should be a good game. Arizona has a good defense, so that should be Arizona. What am I saying? No, I said Alabama. Yeah, Alabama has a good defense. Anyways, okay, so I want to talk about the occupation going on in the Malheur County Wildlife Refuge. Uh, you know, through this week, I've gone back and forth over whether or not I support those people or not, and I've gone back and forth over whether or not I care about it. I mean, who cares about, you know, podunk little Malheur County? And I mean, the wildlife refuge is well known in Oregon, but I don't think it's well known outside of Oregon. So who cares about, you know, podunk Malheur County? I'm not saying that the issue isn't important. I'm just saying that while I support the means, I don't support the way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I support the message, but I can't support how they're going about carrying out the message. So, and you know, I mean, if they want to sit up there and freeze off their butt, let them sit up there and freeze off their butt. As long as they're not intimidating people, which it sounds like they are. But, yeah. All of the senators in Washington from Oregon came out yesterday and said that they couldn't support them. Well, they said that they couldn't support them, but they realized that they were talking about an important issue. And the governor even said, hey, I can't support you guys. So, which surprised me. So, I don't know. You know, if this thing goes on much longer, I keep thinking maybe the governor will have to go out there, or maybe the president will have to go out there. But the president's dealing with his initiative on guns right now. So, anyways, really quickly, quick shout out to 11foot8.com. You gotta go there and check out some of the videos that this guy has of this bridge in Durham, North Carolina. And go to the Facebook channel YOVO68, and you'll see a lot of his videos of that bridge. If you go to the website, you can buy the crash art that he has made. So, anyways, I think that's it. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Leave your comments below on who you want to see go to the Super Bowl, who you want to see win the playoff games this weekend, and maybe who you want to see win next weekend. Alright, so with that, we're going to end this video.